take cooking classes. Easy.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Doing well. I started a cooking class to learn new recipes.
That's cool. What kind of food are you making?
Italian food. I love making pasta.
That sounds delicious.
Hard.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Doing well, thanks. I just started taking a cooking class to learn some new recipes.
That sounds fun. What kind of dishes are you learning to make?
We're focusing on Italian cuisine, so I've been practicing pasta and sauces.
Italian food is delicious. Do you have a favorite dish so far?
I really enjoyed making homemade ravioli. It was challenging but so rewarding.
That sounds great. I'm curious about what the process of making ravioli is like.
First, we prepare the dough, then roll it out into thin sheets. Add the filling, and finally pinch the edges tight.
Wow, that sounds like it requires a lot of skill. How do you think you're doing so far?
I feel like I've made a lot of progress. I was a bit clumsy at first, but now I can do it quite well.
That's awesome. Maybe you can cook me an Italian meal sometime so I can taste your skills.
Tips. 1. Taking a cooking class. Explanation: this means going to a cooking class to learn how to cook or get new recipes. Taking shows it's something that's happening now. Example: she wants to take a cooking class to learn new things. 2. Pinch the edges tight. Explanation: when you make dumplings or ravioli, you need to pinch the edges tightly so the filling doesn't come out. Example: when you make dumplings, pinch the edges tight. 3. I feel like I've made a lot of progress. Explanation: this means you think you have done well and improved in something. Feel like shows what you think. Made a lot of progress means you have gotten better a lot. Example: I feel good because I've made progress in learning English.
Looking for a coffee shop. Easy.
Excuse me, where is the nearest coffee shop?
It's just around the corner.
Thanks. Do they have outdoor seating?
Yes, it's a nice place to relax.
That sounds perfect.
Enjoy your coffee.
Hard.
Excuse me, where is the nearest coffee shop?
It's just around the corner.
Thanks a lot. Do you know if they have outdoor seating?
Yes, they do. It's a nice place to relax, especially when the weather is good.
That sounds perfect. I love drinking coffee outside.
Me too. Plus, they have a variety of pastries if you're interested.
Oh, I might grab a pastry with my coffee. Do you have a favorite?
I highly recommend their croissants. They're fresh and buttery.
Great. I'll definitely try one. Is it usually busy there?
It can get crowded in the mornings, but it's quieter in the afternoons.
That's a great idea. I'll plan to go after lunch to avoid the crowds.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy the coffee there.
Tips. 1. Excuse me. Explanation: this phrase is used to attract someone's attention and is typically employed when asking questions or requesting help. Example: excuse me, could you help me find the train station? 2. Outdoor seating. Explanation: outdoor seating refers to seats provided outdoors, usually in restaurants or cafes, and is suitable for enjoying good weather. Example: the cafe has outdoor seating, which is perfect for a sunny day. 3. I highly recommend. Explanation: this phrase is used to strongly recommend something and is often used when sharing personal preferences or suggestions. Example: If you visit the restaurant, I highly recommend the grilled salmon, it's delicious.
Meeting preparation. Easy.
What time does the meeting start?
At 3 p.m.
Sounds good. Will there be time for questions?
Yes, mainly project updates.
Great, I'll be there. Do you know what we'll discuss?
Yes, there will be a Q&A at the end.
Hard.
What time does the meeting start?
At 3 p.m.
Great, I'll be there.
Are you familiar with the agenda?
Not really. Can you give me a quick overview?
Sure. First, we'll discuss the new project updates.
Sounds important. Will there be a Q&A session?
Yes, after the updates, there's time for questions.
Perfect. I have a few things I'd like to ask.
Good to know. Anything specific I should prepare for?
Just some details on the project timeline.
Got it. See you at 3.
Tips. 1. Meeting start time. Explanation. This phrase refers to the specific time a meeting begins. It's common to confirm this information before a meeting. Example, what time does our training session start tomorrow? 2. Joining a meeting. Explanation. This phrase means to attend or be present at a meeting. It's often used when someone confirms they will be there. Example, I'll join the conference call in a few minutes. 3. Asking questions. Explanation. This phrase is used to describe the act of inquiring or requesting more information, especially during a meeting or presentation. Example, feel free to ask questions if you need more details.
Borrowing notes. Easy.
Can I borrow your notes?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. I need them for my exam.
What is your exam about?
It is about physics.
I hope you do well on it.
Hard.
Can I borrow your notes?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. I really need them for my review.
No problem. Are you studying for a test?
Yes, I have an exam next week. It's about physics.
That sounds interesting. Which topic are you focusing on?
I'm studying Newton's laws right now.
Wow, that's a big topic. Do you have a favorite law?
I really like the law of universal gravitation. It explains so much.
Definitely. It shows how objects interact in space.
Exactly. I think it's important to understand these concepts.
Agreed. Let me know if you need any help studying.
Thanks. I might take you up on that.
Tips. 1. Asking to borrow items. Explanation. This involves politely requesting to use something that belongs to someone else, typically with the intention of returning it later. Example, can I borrow your book for a day? 2. Study techniques. Explanation. These are methods or strategies used to enhance learning and retention of information. Example, I use flashcards to improve my vocabulary. 3. Discussing academic subjects. Explanation. This refers to talking about topics related to school subjects, often involving sharing ideas or asking questions. Example, let's discuss the main themes of the novel in our next class.
Discuss Indian cuisine. Easy.
Do you like Indian food?
I love it. The flavors are amazing.
Me too. I really like butter chicken.
Butter chicken is so good. I also like curry vegetables.
That sounds delicious.
Yes, making Indian food is fun too.
Hard.
Do you like Indian food?
I love Indian food. The flavors are amazing.
Me too. I especially love butter chicken and spiced rice.
Wow, butter chicken is so delicious. I prefer curry vegetables and naan, especially warm naan.
Sounds great. I think that combo is perfect.
Yes. Plus, making Indian food is really fun.
Exactly. I love using different spices like turmeric and cumin.
Me too. These spices make the dishes even tastier.
Can we try to make a new dish together?
Of course. I think making shrimp curry would be awesome.
That sounds tempting. We can also add some coconut milk to make it richer.
Perfect. I can't wait to get started.
Tips. 1. Expressing food preferences. Explanation: this is sharing what kinds of food you like or enjoy. Example: I really enjoy spicy dishes, especially with rice. 2. Discussing cooking methods. Explanation: this involves talking about how food is made or different techniques used in cooking. Example: I like to slow cook my vegetables to bring out their flavors. 3. Planning a cooking activity together. Explanation: this is suggesting to cook with someone as a shared activity. Example: let's bake some cookies together this weekend.
That's all for today's practice. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the little bell. See you in the next video.